Welcome back to another edition of Litter Media Live for this March 19th of 2026. My name is Aaron Glandon, and I will be your host for this morning. Dan Ramey is on a confidential assignment. We'll tell you more about that when we hear back. But first, let's take a look at our weather. Warming up for the remainder of Thursday with highs in the mid-60s later this evening. It'll be warmer on Friday with a high of 68 and a chance of rain later in the day before 70 and sunny for Saturday. Coming up next, we'll take a look at news followed by sports in this date in history and this week's Litter Media Petland Pet of the Week. All that right up ahead after this.
Each week, we'll announce the Neil Coleman Insurance Wyandotte Mutual Litter Media Player of the Week, presented by Homeland Credit Union. And in December, we'll announce the Player of the Year. Nominate any amateur athlete by visiting littermedia.com and click on Player of the Week. You'll also see the players we've named throughout the year. Make your nomination today for the Neil Coleman Insurance Wyandotte Mutual Litter Media Player of the Week, presented by Homeland Credit Union.
Find a career you love with Pickaway Ross Adult Education. Skilled trades careers are in high demand with no signs of slowing down. Pickaway Ross offers career training programs with expert instructors and hands-on learning tactics to create a variety of opportunities. Visit our website for more information.
Mark came to the Adina Orthopedic and Spine Institute in severe arm pain from a degenerative disc. Minimally invasive spinal surgery got him back to what matters most. At Adina, we do what we love, so you can too.
Discover Ross County. From the breathtaking outdoor adventures to the historic sights of Chillicothe and family-friendly events and festivals. Explore more at visitchillicotheohio.com or download the free mobile app today.
Wherever you are, you're there for a reason. You shouldn't have to make a trip to the branch just to deposit a check. Skip the trip and use our mobile app to easily and securely deposit checks from your phone. Day or night, wherever you are, or whatever you're doing, download the Kingston National Bank Mobility app today.
For beneficial news that you can use, make sure you check out our website, littermedia.com. We update it every day with news that you can use. And there's links to our social media pages up in the upper right-hand corner, including X, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Spotify, and Litter Media Radio. So if you can't find something on our website, check out our social media sites. The Ohio Department of Natural Resources is pleased to announce that its law enforcement unit has achieved national accreditation from the Commission on Accreditation for Law Enforcement Agencies, becoming the only state natural resources agency in the nation with CALEA accreditation. CALEA is widely considered the gold standard in public safety accreditation. ODNR has worked through the voluntary accreditation process over the last 3 years. To maintain CALEA accreditation, ODNR must become recertified through a series of regular assessments and compliance with over 350 standards. CALEA accreditation promotes an agency's ability to be more effective, organized, and professional while reinforcing accountability. This ensures that ODNR law enforcement holds itself to the highest standards as a department. The Community Action Committee of Pike County and Valley View Health Centers are proud to announce a community baby shower on Friday, April 24th from 3 to 5 p.m. The event will be held at the Pike County Senior Center, located at 402 Clow Street in Waverly. This event is specifically designed for expectant mothers and parents with infants under 12 months of age. In Pike County, the need for centralized maternal support is a top priority. Approximately 5.9% of the local population consists of children under 5, with an estimated 300-plus infants born annually in the county. In rural areas, navigating the path to a healthy pregnancy and a stable home can be daunting, making this event a vital one-stop shop for local families. For more information about the community baby shower or the Pathways Care Services, or register to participate as a vendor, please contact Valerie Gunther directly at 740-289-2371, extension 7707, or email at vgunther@pikecac.org. The U.S. Department of Energy is expected to make an announcement for the redevelopment of the DOE Portsmouth site tomorrow. Speakers will include U.S. Secretary of Energy Chris Wright, U.S. Secretary of Commerce Howard Lutnick, U.S. Secretary of the Interior and Chairman of the National Energy Dominance Council, Doug Burgum. This project is part of the U.S.-Japan Strategic Trade and Investment Agreement. Portsmouth and the Southern Ohio region have a deep history of supporting America's industrial, security, and energy needs. Safety Service Director Jeff Carmen announces the Ohio Department of Transportation's Bridge Street Safety Improvement construction will begin on Sunday, March 29th of 2026. All southbound lanes between Stewart Road and North Plaza Boulevard, and the State Route 104 High Street on-ramp to eastbound US 35 will be closed. To maintain access during construction, all southbound lanes will be detoured with the exception of the ramp to westbound US 35. To find the route best suited to your needs, check out our story at littermedia.com. On April 18th, join Ross County Litter Control, Krispy Kreme Donuts, and Henderson's Pharmacy for the 29th annual Scioto River Cleanup from 9 a.m. to noon. This event will begin in the parking lot near the boat ramp in the Yaktangi Park Annex. The event will be held rain or shine, so dress appropriately. On Saturday, March 21st, the Knights of Columbus Council number 15793 will host a drive-through food distribution from 10 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. behind St. Peter's Church on the corner of Church and Water Street. Ross County residents in need of food are invited to enter the parking lot using the Church Street entrance and exit onto Water Street. Additionally, diapers and baby formula will be available while supplies last. Distribution is scheduled to begin at 10 a.m. Please do not arrive early and block access to the church or to Church Street. That's a look at news. When we come back, we'll take a look at sports, followed by This Date in History and the announcement of our Petland Litter Media Pet of the Week. That's all ahead right after this from Accurate Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing. They're your trusted comfort advisor. If you're in need of any of these services, just click on this ad anywhere you see it on littermedia.com and it'll take you right to their website, accuratehvac.com.
I was looking for a first job. I had been babysitting and decided it was something for a little more permanent. It pays very well. It's convenient. You can make your own schedule with the flexibility. That's something that I like. The people that I work with are great. I wouldn't ask for a better crew or management team to work for.
Dixie Chopper. Speed when you need it.
Visit your local Dixie Chopper dealer today or visit dixiechopper.com.
The Pike County Career and Technology Center provides hands-on, skilled trades training with engaging curriculums and endless possibilities. From automotive technology, carpentry, business management, to culinary arts and interactive media. From electricity, welding, HVAC, engineering, and medical technology to pre-nursing, basic food service, and public safety. We're preparing our youth for America's workforce through today's technology. To learn more about Pike County CTC, visit pikectc.org.
At Tomlinson Insurance, we've been protecting families, farms, and businesses since 1853. From auto, home, farm, life, or health, we tailor coverage that fits your world. With multiple carriers to meet your insurance needs. Real people, real service, local agents who can answer the phone and care when it matters most. Tomlinson Insurance. Let our history be your future. Call or stop by today.
Introducing the Petland Litter Media Pet of the Week. We want to put your pet in the spotlight. Pets with paws to pets with fins. If they gallop, crawl, or slither, play fetch, or simply curl up and snuggle. Send us a photo of your pet and we'll announce a new pet each week. And one pet will be crowned Pet of the Year. To nominate your pet, visit littermedia.com. Click on Pet of the Week. Tell us about your pet and be sure to include a photo. Watch Litter Media Live each Thursday for the announcement of the Petland Litter Media Pet of the Week. No purchase necessary. Contest applications must be from Ohio residents and at least 18 years old.
Make sure you stay tuned for today's announcement of this week's Petland Litter Media Pet of the Week. Now it's time for a look at sports, and we start off with the Haynes Total Health Care Center High School scoreboard. You can find all the scores from our area on littermedia.com under sports. You can just click on Haynes Total Health Care Center High School scoreboard. You'll see the lineup for Thursday's games already on the scoreboard as follows. Tonight in the state semifinal at Wright State Nutter Center in the D4, it's Sandusky Perkins taking on Glenville today at noon, and Maysville versus Cincinnati, Wyoming at 2 p.m. Winners of those games will meet 4:15 tomorrow at UD Arena. Today at UD Arena in the D3 at 6 o'clock, it's Toledo Central Catholic versus Trotwood Madison. And at 8 o'clock, Steubenville versus Akron Hoban. Winners for those games will meet tomorrow at 7:30 at the UD Arena for the championship. Kicking off March Madness tournament today is Ohio State, who travels to Greenville, South Carolina to face TCU at 12:15. Go Buckeyes! The Cavaliers will travel to Chicago tonight to take on the Bulls at 8 p.m., and the Blue Jackets will host the New York Rangers tonight at 7 o'clock. That's a look at sports. Coming up next, our Petland Litter Media Pet of the Week and this date in history. But first, we want to tell you about Litter Quality Propane. Online all the time. Customer payment, account information, and more. Learn more when you log on to litterpropane.com.
Tecumseh. Fascinating. Captivating. Mesmerizing. Tecumseh.
Life. It can get on top of you quickly, can't it? But with 211, it only takes one step to get connected to the help you need. 211 is always available to help. So get in touch today.
The Bean Foundation wants to raise awareness about suicide prevention by sharing 988. Trained crisis counselors are available to talk 24/7, 365 days a year. 988. Save the number. Save a life. To learn more about the Bean Foundation, click on this ad on littermedia.com.
And now it's time for the announcement of this week's Petland Litter Media Pet of the Week. Coming to us all the way from Indiana, her name is Mabel Pines, and her owner tells us she's just over 3 years old. Her favorite toy is her stuffed pink piggy, which she carries around like it's her prized possession. She was rescued from a shelter, and she's been stealing hearts ever since. Definitely a daddy's girl, but she still has plenty of love for her mom and her feline sister. Mabel loves the outdoors, and nothing makes her happier than running freely and exploring. She does, however, have one lifelong mission, which is to declare herself the mortal enemy of every squirrel she sees. If you have a pet you'd like to nominate, just email us at littermedia@gmail.com, a photo of your pet's name, and maybe some information about your pet, like how old they are when you got them, what their favorite toy is. Do all that, and you'll be nominated for the Litter Media Petland Pet of the Week. And all nominations are entered into the Petland Litter Media Pet of the Year Award, which will receive a prize from Petland at the end of the year. Now time for this date in history, which takes us back to 1964 and to 2016 today. It was on this day in 1964 that Sean Connery first started shooting on the James Bond film Goldfinger. And in 2016, Batman vs. Superman Dawn of Justice, directed by Zack Snyder and starring Ben Affleck and Henry Cavill, first premieres in Mexico City. Now, I've seen this one. No, this one. I have not seen a single James Bond movie, which is shocking to myself. I know it'll be shocking to Dan Raimi when he hears that. I need to get on that, and I should probably start off with the Sean Connery ones. Maybe I'll watch Goldfinger today. Oh, our national days. Today, March 19th, is Backyard Day, Certified Nurses Day, Chocolate Caramel Day, Let's Laugh Day, Poultry Day, Farm Rescuer Day, Spray Tanning Day, and absolutely incredible Kids Day. That's a look at our program for this morning. We don't know what's going on tomorrow because I will be at the Portsmouth plant for whatever is going on down there. So Friday's daily show might not be at the same time. We'll keep you updated. Thank you for watching today's program. For Dan Ramey, I'm Aaron Glandon, and stay tuned for another edition of Litter Media Live.